Hello and welcome to a very special Royal Reviewer live pop-up. Here I am again. I needed to get this off my chest before I go to bed, and like I said, this is a very special live pop-up chat because two very important things have happened this evening. We have the annual Queen's diplomatic reception, which Catherine and William attended along with other members of the royal family and the politically elite. And we also have Meghan and Harry, who attended a memorial foundation charity event in aid of a personal friend of Harry's who sadly passed away, where Meghan gave a speech. And we are going to be talking about both of these things. So before I go any further, I just want to go to the chat room so I can speak to you all. Let's have a look. Here we go. I'm just finding the videos. Aha, I found it. There we go. So in aid of Catherine, of course I am wearing the Cambridge Lovers Knot. Can you see? Right, I want it on live chat. There we go. Okay, hello to everyone in the chat room. I haven't got time literally to do all of the hellos, but let's start. And I want to kind of start off at the very, very top of the chat before any other channel or newspaper, article or anyone in the media starts to call any kind of fake news on it. Meghan was not invited to the diplomatic reception. She hasn't angered the Queen or angered anyone. She didn't not attend because of any rift or any fallout with William and Catherine. It's just because these two events happened to be on the same night. Now, Charlie Van Straubenzee is one of William and Harry's friends. And I have got all of the information. So it was actually Henry Van Straubenzee who passed away, and Charlie, his brother, is William and Harry's one of their best friends. So there had to be a representative of, at least one of the brothers to attend, and Harry was that representative, and obviously he took his wife, who gave a heartfelt speech. So there is no rift. So I don't want these two separate engagements to cause any kind of rift rumours between the couples, because I know that these are quite difficult times with all of what's going on in the media right now. So I want to start with William and Catherine attending the Queen's annual Buckingham Palace diplomatic reception. As I said, it happens annually, and it is a white tie and tiara event, so everyone dresses up. Of course, Catherine wore the Cambridge Lovers Knot tiara. She sometimes wears the papyrus, sometimes she can kind of alternate, although she has worn the Cambridge Lovers Knot tiara on more occasions than she has worn the papyrus, which kind of says that maybe this is her favourite tiara out of all that she has access to, let's say. And I think probably in the early days she maybe tried out the papyrus tiara, because this is quite a big piece, not only in terms of history but also actually in stature. And I think maybe in the early days she may have worried that it wore her, but now I think that she's a lot more confident, and she's a lot more self-assured of herself. I think now when you look at pictures of her, she wears it rather than it wearing her. So I think that's why this has become one of the favourite pieces. And of course the association with Diana too makes it just that little extra bit special. Now cast your minds back 1 year. This was the occasion, the annual diplomatic reception, where we had the kind of fallout over Princess Michael of Kent's choice of brooch, shall we say. Although she did offer an apology about wearing the brooch, and she did say that it had been retired from use. Now I haven't seen any other photographs of any other of the arrivals, but we did see photographs of the arrival of Catherine and William. I will link in the description after this has gone live so that you can find them. And we also saw some recent internal pictures, so there is lots of nice high quality pictures out there. I can't use them on this channel because they are press association photographs, so any channel which is using them, they kind of shouldn't. So I will link to where you can find them. So, what is the diplomatic reception? It is the largest reception that takes place at the palace annually. And I think I wrote down numbers. I did actually write down numbers. Where are my numbers? We'll get to the numbers as soon as I find them. Hang on, no, where? Oh, I found it. I wrote it right at the bottom, out of sync. So over 1,000 people attend, and there are representatives of 130 countries. So as the name suggests, it is a diplomatic reception, so it is politically important, which is why we do have members of the royal family and also the political elite, including, for example, the Archbishop of Canterbury. Everyone is represented there. It is planned by the master of the household in meticulous detail, and it is very important for UK international relations. So there we go. A little bit of history about the tiara. It was made by Garrard in 1914 for Queen Mary, and she wanted it made because it's a copy of her grandmother, Princess Augusta of Hesse tiara, and she had a lover's knot, and of course Mary wanted one. Why not? She couldn't have her grandmother's, but she could make her own, and it was made using pearls and diamonds and jewels that were already in existence in the royal collection. Now, Catherine teamed the tiara tonight with a pair of pearl drop earrings and no necklace. There was no statement necklace piece. I do like to see Catherine in a statement necklace piece, so you know, sometimes I think a bare neck with a tiara doesn't always fit, but hey, she still looked good, and I really liked her dress too. Let me know in the comment section what you think about her dress once you've seen the photos, or maybe you've seen them already. This comes as well following a busy day for Catherine. She attended with William the RAF Servicemen's Children's Christmas party at Kensington Palace, where they had fake snow. So they had an earlier engagement in the day, and of course the annual diplomatic reception in the evening. So a very busy day for William and Catherine. And I want to go now. Oh, and the Queen, of course, was there as well. So I now want to move on to Meghan and Harry, what they were doing tonight. So as I said before, it is the Henry van Straubenzee Memorial Fund, and it was a foundation set up after he sadly passed away. I do have a little bit of details. He died aged 18 in a car crash in 2002. So this event is attended by friends and other people who really want to help the foundation. And what the foundation does is it has helped, and I've got some stats, 28,000 children across 40 countries, namely in Africa and Uganda, and it helps them into nursery, primary and secondary education. So it is a really worthwhile fund. And Meghan gave a speech. I do not know the content of the speech. We don't have any footage as far as I'm aware. There are no photographs yet, but obviously if there is some, if I'm able to post it, of course I will. Pippa and James Middleton were also in attendance, and it was actually held at St Luke's Church in Chelsea, and obviously it happened to clash at the same time as the diplomatic reception, which is why I think, you know, one brother had to be there to help obviously support the friend and the family of the friend which passed away. So again, I don't think, you know, I'm just hoping it's not going to fuel any further rumours of rifts and all of this, because I can just see what certain people are going to be saying. And I know the cats are just wandering in and out. We also have news, a little bit of news, not connected to the two stories, but Meghan, apparently we have a few rumours on what she might be doing in terms of royal engagements and patronages that may be announced in January. And I say may because we don't know if the sources are true and correct, but it sounds good. So possibly education for women is going to be the heart of her public work. And one of those charities is the Campaign for Female Education in African Countries. CAMFED is the abbreviation of it. And apparently she has had some secret meetings, and this kind of fits with Harry's Commonwealth Youth Ambassador role. So it kind of fits with the whole Commonwealth theme, and I think Harry and Meghan definitely want to do a lot of work in the Commonwealth. As I said, that patronage is not confirmed, so let's bear that in mind. Okay, I want to go up into the comments and see exactly what you are all saying. Sorry if I'm not doing the hellos. Oh yes, I thought I would dress up for tonight's occasion, seeing as it's the diplomatic reception. Where can you buy it? Amazon. Let's have a look. Vicky P says it was a very lovely reading. The poem is so inspirational. I haven't seen the poem. Has the poem been published? I haven't actually seen it. Caroline Holder says you are going to earn an OBE for keeping royal news honest and drama free. 3 cheers for Sir Elliot. Arise. Maybe I can knight myself with my fan. There we go. I wish. Carol says the diplomatic reception was for senior royals. Harry and Meghan do not meet that standard. Harry has attended in previous years, so there's no reason why Meghan couldn't. It's just that they have had, obviously, this engagement pre-planned, and they just so happen to have clashed. But that's not anyone's fault at all. Mary says you are rocking the jacket. The tiara goes without saying. Well, it does indeed. So thank you so much. Stephanie says, yes, I heard the service for the Prince's Friend and Meghan gave a reading about 2 hours ago. Has it been published? I haven't seen it, wherever it may be. The last time I looked, I couldn't find it. Ava says, I always thought she wears it because she is a Duchess of Cambridge more than anything. It's not necessarily connected with the title. I know the Cambridge Lovers Not and the Duchess of Cambridge, it kind of fits, which, you know, is very appropriate, but it's not necessarily connected with it entirely. It doesn't have to be worn by a Duchess of Cambridge. Amy Kimball says, hello and good evening from Massachusetts. Hello to you. Mary West says, you are so ethical about the press. They are not kind of ironic, I think. Cheryl says, Meghan received lots of kudos from the poem she read at the concert. Margaret says, will Prince Charles represent the Queen at George Bush's funeral? Yes, he will be at the funeral representing the Queen. Janelle says, Harry and Meghan are senior royals. He explained why they didn't go. They had another engagement. Exactly, it's nothing more, nothing less. Margaret says, Princess Charlene of Monaco. Where is the tiara without a necklace all the time? And I think she's very stylish. I like a necklace. A statement necklace with a tiara. Mary West says, did you see where Kate had the band changed from blonde to match her hair colour? Safe to say that is her tiara for the lifetime, don't you think? Yes, and similarly, if you looked very, very closely at Meghan's wedding tiara, which is the Queen Mary's diamond bandeau, that band was actually changed from blonde to dark. So could that suggest that that tiara is on long-term loan to Meghan? Yasmin says, hello, I'm a new subscriber and love your channel. Shout out from Pembroke Pines, Florida. Hello to everybody, new or old subscribers. Louisa loves the Christmas things going on. So do I. I'm in the mood. Helena says, hi Elliot, I'm a subscriber to your channel from Nigeria. Hello. I do love this channel for its truth, because I am almost getting confused about the royal family debacle. It is very confusing, I have to say. Dory says, it would be so wonderful if the Queen loaned Catherine another tiara so that she would have more variety. She does have on loan the papyrus and obviously this statement piece, but it seems like she's favouring this one. And Diana only alternated kind of two tiaras, the Spencer and the Cambridge Loves Not. Okay, Donald Storm says, hi buddy, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. The crown has got to go. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope all is well. I like your channel. It's always fun. Have a nice week from Philadelphia. Well, I'm wearing it in honour of Catherine because she wore it tonight at the annual diplomatic reception. Okay, and that was basically all I popped on. It is actually quite late in the UK. What time are we? We are nearly 1:15 a.m. in the morning on, what are we now, the 5th of December? So I am going to love you and leave you. So if you have enjoyed this video, please give me a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share on social media and hit the notification bell so that you know whenever I upload a new video. So from me, in a very tired Shropshire, goodbye.